Hi guys, and we are back for another episode of Terraria. I actually went back to the base between episodes. I re-rolled the sickle into a legendary death sickle, so now it's doing 77 melee damage. I've also put it as my primary weapon rather than the hallowed repeater. I made more ammo for the hallowed repeater, stocked up on potions, just organised myself generally. So we're going to jump into this dungeon and try and find the frozen key. Now, it's still not going to be a cakewalk because hard mode dungeon is hard mode. And if I'm ignoring chests and things, it's because those are the pre-hard mode chests. They probably won't have anything in them with my time. I'm after guys like these and everything in between. Ectoplasm. We're also after ectoplasm. It's going to be a key component of things moving forward because we're also going to want to do something called the Hallowed Moon, which is the Halloween event, but you can summon it at any time, and it has our next set of armor. So that's the idea there. I'm surprised this is so badly lit up, because I have been in here before. You have to defeat Skeletron and work your way through the dungeon after all. And as you can see, it's mapped out on my mini-map. So I've definitely been here before. Diabolist. Those guys are not to be messed with. As you can see, they teleport around and leave horrible, nasty fireballs everywhere. But the way to survive in this place is just to keep moving. Don't stop moving. Don't stay in one place too long, because you will get overwhelmed. I've removed all the water candles from the dungeon, or at least most of them anyway, so I'm not going to get swarmed or anything, but you do still tend to get a bit overwhelmed in this place. Excuse me, blue armoured fellow. Nearly said something a lot worse then. Went with the more kid-friendly version. Oh. Can't remember what those guys are called. Dark. Oh, Necromancer. Okay. They're nasty. Very, very nasty. Yeah, see, those are all pre-hard mode things. Don't need to worry about them. What I do need to worry about is finding the frozen chest. Ow! I am so nearly dead. Let me live. Let me live. Can't see anything. I'm so annoyed that I didn't light this place up very well when I first came through. Yeah, you just stay there, Mr. Necromancer. That's the one thing about them. They teleport around, but they don't necessarily aim well because of the nature of how their attack bounces around. That was dumb of me. I should have just stayed. That guy has a rocket launcher. Now he's dead. Everything in this place in hard mode drops something special. So like the commando can drop his rocket launcher. The necromancer will drop that bouncy laser thing. I think the basic guys like this blue armoured bones don't drop something, but anything that has a special attack or an attack that's different from things. See, this is where the death sickle shines. I can stop that guy from getting to me before he's even within line of sight. But anything with a special attack in this place, you can loot that special attack. So the question is, where did I put the frost chest? Because I know I found one. No, that's a bonely. That is a bonely. A bonely is a Bruce Lee, except skeletal. And we have a water candle that survived. So we'll break that. So it can't bother us. Yeah. So that's a skeleton sniper. I'll meet you back at the dungeon. That, by the way, is exactly what happens when you stop moving in the dungeon. You get hit by a sniper, or a diabolist, or a necromancer, or anything along those lines. Or even get a rocket in the face. Those are always fun. I think the snipers overall are the most dangerous, though, in that respect. Not sure what just hit me then. Didn't do much damage. Oh, it was that thing. Okay. There's traps in the dungeon. Like that burning ring. Give me that. Thank you. We'll pick up plenty of ectoplasm in the process of going through here, but we need quite a lot for the things that we want to accomplish. So much easier to navigate when it's lit up. It's another water candle that I missed. I must have missed it coming in the other before I died too. So here we go. Basically, I don't want any water candles anywhere I don't specifically want them. Like if I'm not farming something, I don't want to see a water candle because it just means a lot of horrible pain for me. Horrible, unnecessary pain. If I can get somewhere safe, I might actually be able to see, I just realized, see the chest on my map, so we know exactly where we're going. So I am going to dig myself a little pit somewhere, like in here, and seal it up. Oh, that's a Titan. That there is a Paladin. Sorry, not a Titan. They're Titan-esque. Minions, you might want to finish that thing so you can beat this guy up. Ow. His hammers hurt. They do like 120 damage each. But he can drop, again, like I was saying, he's a special dude, so he can drop special things. And that guy actually drops a couple of things. The first thing he drops is his shield, and the other thing is his hammer, and his hammer is absurdly overpowered. Or at least it was in 1.2. But I'm not too sure where it'll carry you. There's a large keyblade up there. That's a Bonely. Hi. I need to get myself... Oh, see, there's water candles down there. That's what's causing a lot of problems. Not sure how somebody died and dropped a keyblade. Doesn't make a lot of sense. There's a previous grave from... that's the sniper, actually. Thought that might have been a pre-hard mode trip to the dungeon. We're going to duck into here. Because I don't think a paladin's going to just suddenly appear and try and get me here. So we'll just set up a wall. Right, time to look at the map. What are you? Gold chest. Phase. This is riveting, I know. Gold chest, candelabra. Oh. Okay. Sure. Yep. Yep. I didn't think there was going to be something that could hit me through the walls, but we'll do it from here. We'll find out before we actually go, and then I'll see you back at the dungeon. But for now, gold chest. I know they were further in. That was for sure. Locked crimson chest, so we're looking for brown things. Chest. Wait, what was that? Green dungeon chair. That is definitely not a chest. We obviously don't have the crimson key, so that crimson chest is useless to us. All the biome key, chests are in here, by the way, somewhere. Bed, chest. See, pre-hard mode, I went and mapped out the whole dang place, so I could do this later. locked hello chest. So we found the hello in the crimson chest. You know, jungle bench. You might have passed it. Or it might be in here somewhere, which I actually hadn't mapped out. That's chair, bookcase. Right. Looks like we've got to do some more adventuring then, because we certainly didn't pass it on the way in. And all of them do exist. So I'm going to meet you back at the dungeon. See you in a sec. Alright guys, I'm back. I'm exploring that bit that was still covered up on the map. We have another spare witching table, and might actually be useful to us later on, depending how many arenas we end up making for specific areas and things. That is a skeleton sniper. Hello, friendo. And yes, he can drop his sniper rifle. As well as a couple of other things, if I remember right. Oh, I was being chased by a ghost. I wondered where that image was coming from. Still have not seen a chest. There we go. Got the sniper rifle. I've actually got a few things accidentally while running through here, so we may be able to see those soon. That is yet another water candle. I actually died once trying to get here again. That was due to being overwhelmed by monsters while trying to get in here. So this is the kind of thing you find in the pre-hard mode. I got a Spectre Staff. Summons a lost soul to chase your foes. Is that really a summoner item? I hate these guys. Because they don't like to come out into the open and then you push them back into the wall. But the Death Sickle obviously is good at dealing with those guys. What's over here? Nope, nothing. So we didn't find a frozen chest in here. So I'm just going to have to look around with my eyes rather than use the map. Oh, he dropped a yo-yo. He dropped Kraken. Not sure what that is, but it sounds cool. So yeah, we'll just keep moving through the dungeon. Obviously there's bits I haven't explored yet, so maybe hiding in amongst that. Rusty armored bones. Still getting dark casters and things, which is fun. And by fun, I mean not at all. Well, it is fun, that's not true. The casters just can be very frustrating because they can teleport around and react to being damaged by teleporting. So, can make things pretty awful pretty quickly. Ow. Obviously the worst ones we can run into are Diabolists and Necromancers. Darkcasters aren't so bad because they're the pre-hard mode version of the dungeon casters. Gold chest, gold chest. So many gold chests. This is my third Keyblade. Did I just like drop down like a million Ecotorches? How? So Spectres, or Ectoplasm rather, lets you make Spectre armor, which is the best caster armor in 1.2. Not what we're after, obviously. We are going to use the Ectoplasm to make Halloween medallions, which let us summon the Pumpkin Moon. Oh, rocket launcher man. Fortunately I can kill him like this. So the Pumpkin Moon's going to be pretty fun. It's a very hard event though. Very hard one. It has like flaming treants and crows and a whole bunch of other stuff that I can't quite remember. It was a while ago now. But it was all nasty stuff. All of it. And once again, Necromancer. Kicking my butt. Oh, there's two of them. Alright. I'll tell you what, I am gonna go find the frozen chest, and I'll be back once I find it. Okay, I'm back briefly. I know where the frozen chest is. It's in here. So we kind of have to go... Excuse the alarm outside. We have to kind of go down here, through here, across here, up and over and down. I think we can do that pretty quickly, now that we actually have a path and a purpose. So, I will see you once I get back to the dungeon. Okay, I'm back. That's how good my geographic memory is, huh? So we want to go down. Let's turn off the map to make it even more exciting. Oh, dungeon slime. Didn't know I could still get those, actually. I suppose it makes sense just in case there's some chests that haven't been unlocked yet. Which there are. But you start getting the same loot over and over again. We're nearly to the first change. Ah, that's what hit me last time. It was a dart trap. So it's all very linear up to this point. Ow. That's the one thing about those ghosts. They pop out after you've killed something and then you inevitably suffer. Because you just keep moving and run into it. Oh, we want that. Give me that. Thank you. Need it for part of the thing. So we want to go through here. Part of the charm, which is the immune to a lot of debuffs thing. We want to go up here, which will let us go across and then down. Also, I need to summon my dudes. What am I doing running through here without dudes out? And down. And if the Necromancer will let me pass. This laser slows you. So we want to keep going down at this point. Ow! Diabolist. Dude with a rocket launcher. Now, I think we want to go in here. No, this is the way to the spider, so we want to keep going down. Take care of these guys. Please, Necromancer, go away. Just let me get the frozen chest. Okay, wrong turn. It's our first wrong turn, not bad. So it is further down. And in here, maybe? Ow. So much ow. There it is. We got it. So, if we just don't die while opening it. Frozen chest unlocked. Got an achievement for it. And Insane Staff of the Frost Hydra. Don't mind if I do. Replaces our queen. Our Spider Queen. And there's a bunch of other stuff in it. But we don't want that. We do want the chest though. Come with me, frozen chest. Cool. So Frost Hydra does this. It's awesome. In fact, I can summon it wherever I want to, which is why it's awesome. And it will murder everything. Get out of here, pressure plate. I don't have time for your shenanigans. I'm trying to show people cool items. So he does a lot of damage, and that's pre having a banner, and also not having the best modifier it could possibly have. Let's actually put you up there. That'll be good. So it'll just murder everything slowly. Now, the other thing that we're after in here is we're here for a wisp in a bottle. Oh, hello, Bonely. Murder that guy. We're here for a wisp in a bottle, and we're also here for... what was it? There's another item I want from here, and I can't quite remember what it was. Other than ectoplasm. Ow! Please stop. Please stop. Necromancer, no. Uh-oh. Well, at least I got what I came for. Or most of what I came for anyway. So we're actually running overtime. And so what I'll do is, while I put things away, I'm going to discuss with you what we're going to do. Oh, yeah, by the way, I got a Spectre Staff, some Keyblades, Sniper Rifle, quick armor polish, which I just realised in the end is not what I was after. I was after something else. I was after a blindfold, which we don't have. So next episode what we're going to be doing is we are going to be using this stuff, ectoplasm, to make pumpkin moon medallions. Is that right, Mr. Guide? I'm pretty sure that's right. Ectoplasm. Yep. Pumpkin moon medallion. We need silk, ectoplasm, and souls of fright, and we have those, and that will let us summon the pumpkin moon. We can also make spectre bars, which are chlorophyte and spectre. If I just make one quickly, because I have some chlorophyte in here. If I make some, then I can show you what you can make with it. Yeah, so next episode we're going to be doing the pumpkin moon, so that's pretty exciting. Spectre bar. Make the spectre mask, or the spectre hood, which is pretty awesome, both of them. But you get all of that, and then the set bonus for spectre armor is that your magic damage heals you. So you get a percentage of all the damage you do back as health. You can also make a spectre pickaxe, hamaxe, spectre paintbrush, paint roller, and paint scraper. And of course it's part of the drill containment unit. And spectre wings, and we might actually want to upgrade to spectre wings, because I think they're better than my frozen wings at the moment. And you are in the wrong slot. How? Oh well. Anyway, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time for the pumpkin moon. Bye bye.